Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Olivia, Olivia's romantic home, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some DIY, Dollar Tree and budget-friendly Christmas decor crafts. This is another episode in my huge I Love Christmas series. I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a budget, and I truly believe you do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's totally free. If you punch the bell and click all, that will update you every single time I post a new video. Also pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. I share several DIY videos a day over there with you guys. I love to keep you crafting and decorating and looking forward to the future with joy. Without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. Okay guys, I found these Dollar Tree candy bowls in my craft stash. My idea is to paint them gold and create a beautiful floral arrangement for the holidays. I'm taking these two Dollar Tree candy bowls and spraying them with Rust-Oleum 2X metallic gold spray paint, and then I'm going to take some styrofoam and hot glue that to the base. The next thing I'm going to do is just take some of this Christmas tree flocked garland and I cut it apart, and then I'm going to hot glue it and then poke it into the styrofoam, and that's going to give me a base to build my floral arrangement. The next thing I did was take apart a spring wreath with these beautiful green and white berries. A little bit unusual for the holidays, but because I'm using a lot of red and gold, I thought that the pop of green and white would be kind of a nice mixer. So I'm just adding in some of the green and white berries. Dollar Tree also carries very similar green and white berries, and you can pick them apart and then just pick them in. I added a pretty green leaf to the front, which is something to think about when you're making holiday decor, to add in some more natural looking green leaves. That's something that my sweet friends Jake and Caleb taught me, is to just kind of really mix and match in with your florals. So I'm also adding in this larger green leaf to the back. I added in some more white berries, and I'm really building a really strong base before I add my pretty flowers. So from Amazon, they have these foam roses, and they are beautiful, and in my opinion, so realistic without the cost and the mess. I think maybe a whole pack of 40 was like $15-20, but super inexpensive. I have some in my Olivia's Romantic Home Amazon store you guys can go check out. But they come on little wire stems, and you can easily poke them into styrofoam. So I'm clustering them in and around the greenery, and they also come with little leaves, and I'm going to add those in last. So here's how it's looking. I have about 8 to 10 roses. Then I took the greenery and I just tied the greenery onto this stem that I had cut off the roses. So the roses come on a stem and they're kind of long, so I had to cut them down. I continued to add a little bit more roses to fill in the blank spots, and I'm going to be using this on my table decoration. I'm having my girlfriends over this weekend, and we are going to be doing a Friendsgiving, so I'm super excited for that. And I'm going to be hosting a little fun Friendsgiving online for you guys too. That's going to be super fun. My son's girlfriend, Skylar, is going to be coming down for that. I'm going to be sharing some fun little holiday hot cocoa drinks and some different cute little fashion ideas. So here is how it turned out. I think it's so gorgeous. It's really elegant, and it's very low profile. That way you can have guests and be able to talk over it. So you need some greenery, a Dollar Tree candy bowl, some spray paint, and some pretty roses. For this Christmas decorating idea, we're going to take these candlesticks that I found at the thrift store and these little Dollar Tree wooden rounds, and we're going to create a blooming candle floral. So I'm just going to hot glue them to the top of the candlesticks, and I actually did this for fall, and then I'm going to use a piece of styrofoam on top of that. Jake and I created some beautiful blooming pumpkin candles. This time I'm going to create a beautiful Christmas floral. I'm taking this little round candle ring from Hobby Lobby. I added that to the top, and then I'm going to add in some greenery. I'm going to make a really large one. I want it to be really beautiful and blooming, almost like a floral arrangement on its own. And I'm just taking this Christmas tree garland that I cut into pieces. It's kind of seen better days, but we're going to add in some more pretty berries to make it look really nice and fluffy. And always take all of your Christmas tree garlands and really fluff them out, especially if they've been mashed in boxes or closets or whatnot. The next thing I'm gonna do is add in these pretty green berries. I actually just cut these off of a wreath that I had bought during the summertime, and then I added in these pretty little red roses. I found these red roses in a giant pack of 40. I think they were like 20 bucks for 40 on Amazon. Now they are foam roses, but they look really pretty and realistic, and for what I'm using them for, I think it's perfect. I added in some little white roses that I had in my craft stash, and then I'm just adding in some more little leaves. You guys can really get creative with this. Now think about whatever decorating style you're using, use those colors. Next thing I'm going to do is take this white, and it has a little bit of a black leaf on the edge, and I'm just going to make a quick little loopy bow. So you just take the ribbon, loop it over on itself 4 times, and then tie it off in the center with the zip tie. That's going to create a really pretty kind of little fluffy bow. And you're going to want to play around with this. After I got done making this, I did have to kind of play around with the loops just a little bit. And then I just popped it in with a zip tie, super easy peasy. And then you guys can also just take a little floral stem and then secure it with a floral stem. So the floral stem is just a piece of one of the red roses that I had cut off. The red roses come on longer stems, which are great because then you can kind of customize it to whatever size that you need. I'm going to take and make another quick little loopy bow for the other side of my blooming candle floral, and bam, we have a very lovely little Christmas decor piece. It's going to be also something that you guys can use in place of doing like a really large bouquet on your dining room table. That way your guests can kind of see around each other, and it's very unique. And just look for some pretty candlesticks at the thrift store. You guys can paint those, you can make them however you please. I am adding in some red matte ornaments and then these little shiny black ornaments that I found at the thrift store to kind of go in with that. I did add some black decor pillows that are velvet. I found them at the at-home store, and they're so pretty and give my space a little bit of a luxe look, I feel, because I do have a lot of white and gray already, and I feel like these pops of red and black and gold are just going to be really pretty for Christmas. I'm going to do a very traditional tree this year. I'm so excited to share my tree with you. David Christopher's sent me a box of goodies to use on my tray, so I'm over the moon excited. It's like I'm having my own personal Christmas. So fun and fabulous on a budget. For this next DIY, I'm going to share with you guys how to make a beautiful floral lantern topper using goodies you might already have in your craft stash. So I dug out these beautiful white and green berries. They have these at Dollar Tree, but I cut them off of a spring wreath that I had used and had seen better days, but I salvaged those berries. The next thing I'm going to do is make a quick little loopy bow. You just take and measure your ribbon from your hand or from your wrist to your elbow, and then you loop the ribbon over on itself 4 to 6 times, depending upon how big you want your bow and how big you want the loops to be. For this one, I looped it over on itself 6 times. That's going to give me a nice big fluffy bow. I'm using wired velvet ribbon from Walmart. My Texas home has some beautiful ribbon out. You guys need to check it out. The next thing I'm going to do is take a zip tie and zip tie my bow to the top of my lantern. That's going to keep it on there nice and tight to where if it gets moved around or set outside, it's not going to blow off in the blustery wind. I'm then going to pre-fluff my ribbon loops. You're probably going to go back in and fluffy up your ribbon loops a couple of times if you guys are like me and you love big bows and you cannot lie. So here's how everything is looking so far. You guys might be noticing that I'm looking into the camera and kind of squinting a little bit. It seems as if I am now needing reading glasses. So I don't need glasses just regular day to day, but when I'm looking up close to something, I really can't see that well. So bear with me. You guys are following a crafter that can't quite see what she's doing. So you guys can be my eyes. The next thing I'm going to do is take and cut a piece of ribbon. I did dovetail those ends, and this is going to be my tail. Then I'm going to add in this pretty little white rose and some more beautiful little white berries. And again, Dollar Tree has these white and green berries. And then I am going to add in these pretty foam red roses. I ordered a giant pack of them off of Amazon. If you just look for foam roses, these are so nice, and they're 15-20 bucks for a giant pack of them. They're not real and they're just foam, but I think they look really pretty. just me personally. I think they add a lot of pizzazz, and a friend of mine even asked if they were real, so that's kind of a good thing. I'm going to take and curly up my little ribbon tails with my hands here, and then add in some pretty little flickering flameless candles. I have these in my Amazon store as well as the foam roses, and I have a link for my Amazon store in the description box below if you guys want to go check that out. But here is how it is looking so far. I think it looks so fun. It's very, very easy to do something like this. I did add in a little bit of an evergreen branch to the top of that too, and that gave me something to build my floral base off of. If I didn't mention that, I wanted to mention that. So here's how everything looks. Of course, I'm not going to cluster them all together on this little coffee table. And this coffee table I got free at the thrift store today. They have a back dock where they just set stuff out there for free. It is a bit of a loud, bold gold. I think somebody did some gold leafing on it, but it's a very sturdy base. And maybe for the holidays, it's okay. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. It's either really cool and kind of vintagey looking, or it's really gold and a bad craft project. So it could go both ways, which I'm kind of a fan of. That's kind of how my crafts go. It could either be really cool or a craft project gone wrong. Here's my little puppy dog Benji Bear. He is my assistant and my best bud in my studio during the day while I'm working. He got a new holiday toy. He got a little gingerbread squeaky toy. Terriers love squeaky toys. They're little rat dogs because they were actually used for digging rats out of foxholes. Anyway, in the toys, it came with Santa's milk and the little gingerbread one. So he keeps pulling that out for me to play with because I gave it to him yesterday. He's ready for his walk and feeling a bit anxious. So he's outside right now, but he wants to say hi to you guys and Roof. And hi to all the kitty cat and puppy dog fans out there. And we love you guys so, so much. I'm so excited to share with you guys my Christmas home and how I'm decorating my home and so many more DIYs. Thank you guys for being here. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I love y'all. Thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. I am so excited to share this I Love Christmas series with you all. And if you guys need a more fall or Christmas decorating inspiration, I've been on YouTube now for 6 years. I have organized playlists for you guys to press play, and you can binge watch all of my crafting and decorating videos over the years. I'm still in the same little starter home, but I like to play with different styles, and I am a holiday enthusiast. In fact, every single holiday, I love to go kind of over the top and just have fun with it. So taking my ideas, you guys can always change up the paint color, the ornament color, the ribbon color, or the floral color, and make it your own. Make it fit your household or your decor colors. So thank you guys for being here. I also invite you over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. I have an Instagram and a TikTok. I do my best to keep up with all of it. I'm a busy mama. I'm sure you guys are busy as well. And hello to everybody out there that a lot of you guys comment and say that you watch because you just enjoy crafting, and maybe you're not feeling well or different things like that. So if you are having a hard time and struggling, I love you. I encourage you guys to keep going. God has given you a new gift, which is a new day every time you open your eyes. So thank you for being here. Crafting is my therapy, and home decor and all of that kind of fun stuff. So I can't wait to share with you guys my Christmas home. I've started moving all of my Christmas from my studio, which is my garage, into my little home. So I'm very, very excited to have a Christmas home tour ready for you all and share with you guys a step-by-step of every room and how I'm going to place things and decorate everything. So looking forward to all of that with you guys. And until our next video, remember, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye. Ooh.